be here. Matt Wadsworth being joined by Steve Guy for our Freeview pre-show matchup. And we are getting four guys who are out here, Steve, with a point to prove, all four of them. If you listen to The Card is Going to Change this week in the preview of this very show, you know that none of these four guys were scheduled to be on this 20th anniversary card. Right now, Tyson Riggs looked to end it quickly.
Yeah, I mean, went for it immediately. Obviously very familiar with three of these guys. Shimbashi, not that familiar with.
Shimbashi made a huge showing at the Gauntlet for the Gold. Won the Freeview matchup over Vic Vice to earn himself. He may just earn himself another victory right here, one count only. So saying won the Freeview matchup over Vic Vice, got himself a slot in the Gauntlet for the Gold. Entered at number 16 and actually made it all the way down to the final 5 of that matchup.
You know, it's been a while since I've been around Wadsworth, but trying to pay attention. It's interesting to see Malcolm Cambridge, as we watch him right now, singles competitor.
Indeed, he has become, since his return after that matchup at Absolution last year, has returned as a singles competitor. Slingshot drop kick in. He is still trying to find his footing. He did step up to the challenge that was Matthew Justice just a month ago. And trying to rebound and pick up a victory, as is Shaw Mason right now. Shaw Mason, once one of the most promising prospects out of the AIW Academy, has found himself with some rough sledding lately.
And I noticed he's also in need of trying to win the crowd back. Boy, he did not get the warm reception that I'm used to him receiving. Tyson Riggs
just throwing his body and diving in. Spinal tap, kick right between the shoulder blades, sent Shaw Mason to the outside. Now Riggs headed out on the other side. Not too sure what he's got in mind. Head of steam, just swinging himself around the steel post and drop kick Shimbashi.
It looks like, I mean, this is what Bear Shark martial arts is. It looks like Tyson Riggs is just throwing kicks around with reckless abandon, but there seems to be, always does seem to be some sort of measurement to what he's doing, right?
And Tyson Riggs, the guy that, as of J-Lit last year, had really started to pick up some momentum, started to win some fans over. And obviously you saw the reaction when he came out tonight. He doesn't appear to care so much, especially after his actions at the Gauntlet for the Gold, where he interrupted that matchup between Haku and Filthy Tom Lawler.
Yeah.
And I don't think that worked out too well for him, calling those two out, even with Kaplan in his corner.
Right, it usually doesn't, yeah. Shaw Mason.
Mason kicking Shimbashi away. German suplex releases, drops Riggs around the back of his head. Cambridge in, drop step, shoot, go behind. Looking for that rear waistlock. German suplex on Cambridge now. And here comes Shimbashi, clothesline attempt. One more time, drop step. Shimbashi dropping those hips. Kick blocked by Riggs. Now Shimbashi has a hold of Riggs.
Incredible.
Shaw Mason, German suplex on both men.
Well, stop wasting time here, Shaw Mason. Go for a cover. That's, I mean, right? That's kind of what we're thinking here.
When he's managed to take out all his competitors like that, he's looking for a trip to the podium. Shimbashi catching him, keeps himself on his feet using the ropes, and just spinning backbreaker, corkscrewing over, full Nelson lift, German suplex with the bridge too, but Cambridge breaks it up.
Incredible sequence right there by Shimbashi.
Spinning back elbow out of Cambridge. Drops Shimbashi on the back of the head before he can capitalize, though. There's Riggs into the ring. Dropped by the kick just above the knee. Basement drop kick through the jaw. It's the ropes the other way, right to the back of the skull of Riggs. See Shaw Mason back on his feet. Fans, thank you as always for joining us on this Freeview on all of the AIW social medias. Trust me, you do not want to miss the rest of this show. Cover by Cambridge, hook of the leg. Shimbashi breaks it up on 2. If you are not already a member of the AIW YouTube, get in on that before this show starts tonight for just $6.99 a month. You can watch every show live as it happens. For $14.99 a month, you can watch them live and watch the back streams.
Look at this, look at this.
Oh, stepping off the back of Shimbashi, shotgun drop kick out of Riggs.
Riggs has gotten so good at utilizing every single component whether it be a human or whether it be a wrestling ring, in his matches. He goes for a cover here.
Right now, snapping down, 2 count only on it. And that is definitely something we have seen Tyson Riggs. I talked about how he picked up some momentum with the fans. He's picked up momentum in the ring as well. He is definitely, of his class, the most improved competitor. So we saw him defeat Dominic Guarini at the JT Lightning Invitational Tournament last year, but right now Shimbashi dodges the kick, pump kick, rolling Death Valley driver out of Shimbashi. You heard this crowd get behind him. He really had picked up a following at the Gauntlet for the gold. That crowd firmly by him. Pop-up powerbomb on Shawn Mason. Cover 2. Mason manages to get the shoulder up. Shimbashi making a crucial mistake, not holding those shoulders down.
Yeah, got to get those feet over the shoulders, get some weight on there.
Now Cambridge backs him into the corner, looking to elevate him to the top rope.
Beautiful venue here, by the way, too, folks, as we are at Globe Iron, brand new venue here in Cleveland, Ohio, on the west bank of the Flats.
Indeed, brand new. First time we have been here with Absolute Intense Wrestling. There was that pump kick out of Shimbashi, now torture rack position. Just carrying Malcolm out to deposit him.
This should be it, unless...
Shawn Mason down. Mason just shoots in. I was going to question why he picked the leg to pull Shimbashi out, but the idea was to go right to that ankle lock.
Right to it, catch him off guard. He's going for the pin. He's not necessarily paid attention. Actually, a solid strategy out of the Shawn Mason there. Though it doesn't work out as he gets kicked to the corner.
Shimbashi manages to kick him away. Riggs charges in. Shot. Shawn Mason caught him. Mason dropping down. Destroyer on Tyson Riggs out of Shawn Mason. Mason sees his opportunity.
There you go. That's where
swinging Riggs down, hits the shoulders. Shimbashi breaking it, but Shawn Mason catches the foot, goes right back to that ankle lock. And now Riggs is down. I was going to say Cambridge was outside the ring, but Cambridge is in. Looks for the kick, but he's caught. Both men, double ankle lock out of Shawn Mason.
This is incredible. This is the opportunity if he can hold us in.
Oh, Shimbashi and Cambridge, they'll work together to roll themselves free. Shimbashi in, duck underneath, looking for that high angle slam on Shimbashi. Oh, Shawn Mason ducks the spinning back kick out of Tyson Riggs and catches Cambridge. Runs Cambridge into Riggs, looking for the Chaos Theory, did not make his way over, but now it's Tyson Riggs, jackknife pin, he's got both men down, and gets the pin on Shawn Mason as Cambridge managed to escape.
Well, you talked about momentum the entire match.
I want to know one thing, is it great to be alive and be in Garfield Heights on a Saturday night or what?
John Thornton talking to Savio Vega. I was wondering where you went. Business meetings in the back. Still once part of AIW, huh?
No, but I set him up with this tour in Canada. Like I said, I gave the promoter his info, and he wanted to thank me because he did like a quadruple shot last weekend.
Oh, yeah, making money.
Great town. I didn't think Savio Vega would remember me. He knew exactly who I was.
Of course he did. He knows what the money is.
I mean, he did want to buy into AIW that one time.
He's here. We could have a Puerto Rican territory of AIW.
Oh, get down there to the island.
Go every once in a while. Head down there. Business expense.
All right, so what do we got going on here?
You got Alex Melee, another young student coming out of the thing. No knee pads. Don't like that.
No
Very
fucking
creepy.
Production run sheet out of Chase Oliver for the fucking flea
I know,
market
right?
pro, dude.
It's always so.
I was looking for my seg. I was looking for my seg sheet.
Nothing. Got him versus Austin James. Alex Melee. He's another one of those kids who you give him a note and he takes it and he just continues to get better.
Love a good monkey flip. Oh, I like that. He's coming in with some fucking.
He's got some great strikes. Very, very strong power.
He's
just
like
hard.
that.
That's what he's here for. Melee.
Oh, sunset
there we
flip out of
go.
the corner. That was a Beef Stew Lou Marconi drill that we did when I be in the Duke train.
That's a heck
But
of a
one
drill.
of 3 things he taught us.
There it is.
Oh, what was
hit him
that?
with the barrel roll.
What was that?
Hit him with the Donkey Kong barrel roll.
I've never seen that before.
Put him through.
You said Zay Garcia? I think Alex Melee
Let me tell
might
you
be the
something.
best student.
I love Alex Melee. Alex Melee is one of those. It's just a fun-loving kid. You just hear he loves wrestling. All he wants to do is wrestle and play video games. Video games and wrestle.
I'm not a big video game guy, but he has some unique offense.
I believe he got that barrel roll from Josh Bishop, of all people.
Is that right?
Josh Bishop,
Coach Josh?
Coach Josh was there that day. Let me give you a Donkey Kong barrel roll.
I got to tell you, I am a big fan of Austin James.
Austin James was my best of class from the last class. I think I was right on that one. I don't know how you. I know the Shaw Masons of the world and Sam Holloways of the world get all the love, but to me, Austin James is a complete package. He's got charisma. He's crisp, knows what he's doing, and he's not a dork. Shaw Mason and Sam Holloway, total dorks.
I'll get you, Sam. Yeah, I mean, anybody that's got Star Wars merch, come on, dude. I'm not scared of you.
Total dork.
I'm not scared of you. I don't care how tall you are. I see you back there, Hardway.
Yeah, whatever. We're not scared of Hardway Holloway. There's two of us, one of him. Just a 2 count for Austin James there. It's another one of those ones where Austin James does not want to lose here against a debuting student in non-canon action.
Non-canon action. This will be released far after their actual
after
real
the
debuts. This is like WWF Rampage '92. Alex Bailey. I'm liking this offense.
I'm telling you, I'll say this. He's God, Kameha.
Little hard.
The Hadouken. Man. Coffee and energy drinks. Whew. Smoked him with that one. Chase Oliver can't believe it. Just missed him smoking with the flipping inverted senton, exploding senton into the corner.
Alex Melee. I don't know. I'm putting my money on Alex Melee.
I mean, I will say this. This is the best I've ever seen Alex Melee look.
Oh, no water in the pool.
Right out of the way.
Oh, just a straight forearm to the brain stem.
That's another thing I like about Austin James. Austin James likes to hurt people. Ooh, pops him up, sits him down. Oh man, kicked out of the pop-up powerbomb.
No pop-up putting him away.
It's the same move that put away Vic Vice.
Savio Vega's taking over executive producer role.
That's right. Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Chase Oliver
got to move.
Savio's calling shots behind you.
Oh, there it is.
Straight right hand.
Strike him out. There
That's
it is.
it.
Austin James.
Well, I can remember when I used to wrestle in Florida and the bars closed at 1:30. So the only place open would be IHOP. So we're in there one night.
I'm not being IHOP.
In here one night, in strolls Buddy Roberts, completely naked. As Walt, completely naked. Orders the whole thing of big breakfast, pancakes, sausage, eggs, hot pot of coffee. They bring him this food. He puts the eggs on top of his head, pancakes on top of his head, pours the syrup on top of that, takes the big mug of coffee and pours the whole damn thing out. It's hot, it's foaming, steaming, pours that on his head. Gets his wallet, goes up to the register and pays and leaves. Nobody says a fucking word the whole time. And the manager comes on a loudspeaker and says, "Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the House of Pancakes." But
referred to as the Alex Shelley Art Collective of competitors that he took under his wing. Trey Lamar, Lee Moriarty, among them, of course, Lee Moriarty recently winning the Ring of Honor Pure title. And the third one in that was Nathan Frazier, current NXT Tag Team Champion. So it was no small feat to be someone that Alex Shelley pegged. But what most people don't realize is while those three were very publicly lauded, PME was also on that list as someone that Alex Shelley saw quite a bit of potential in. And now 5 years later, we are finally seeing the matchup with the AIW Tag Team titles on the line. What I think makes this very unique about that is many of these competitors, I don't think Kenta has spent a lot of time studying tape on Isaiah Broner. I don't know that Anthony Green spent a lot of time watching Wes Barkley matches. Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin are extremely familiar with PME, even though they have never set foot in the ring together.
They're one of the best tag teams in the world for a reason, Wadsworth. They keep an eye on everybody. We mentioned it. This is the debut of the Motor City Machine Guns in AIW. Something that John Thorne and Chandler Biggins wanted here in AIW since forever.
Indeed, so many times schedules just didn't line up. And a unique, also, the significance of this matchup is not lost on PME. As of course, they are willing to challenge anyone, and they love the opportunity to challenge themselves against the best in the world. But Marino Tenaglia actually pointed out earlier this week that he has very vivid memories of being 10 years old, watching TNA and watching the Motor City Machine Guns. It was the Motor City Machine Guns that led to Marino Tenaglia falling in love with tag team wrestling. That would eventually lead to him becoming one of the preeminent tag team wrestlers alongside Philly Collins in independent wrestling today.
I was going to say, Marino super smooth on the reverse there, but Chris Sabin matching the smoothness.
And there is no doubt at the ability to do that. Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley individually,
Bill Alfonso,
are among the best in the world. And then you bring them together, definitely one of the best tag teams, not just in professional wrestling today, but I would argue in professional wrestling history.
I would not disagree with you. Definitely in my top 5 all time.
Marino looks for the arm drag. Sabin had it countered, but not after the roll through. Marino up, drop kick on point.
As you mentioned, the Motor City Machine Guns kept an eye on PME, but right now PME taking it to the Machine Guns. Shelley made a blind tag, though.
And that is, and Chris Sabin sliding out on the other side, sweeps the feet out of Philly Collins, sends him into the ring apron so they can isolate Marino Tenaglia. And then when Philly comes in, ducks the double back elbow attempt, but does not duck that work. And Alex Shelley getting in the ear of Fonzie. Of course, that is always an element that you cannot discount. Bill Alfonso, manager of champions, once again has champions under his tutelage and has no concerns or qualms about getting involved if need be.
No, Bill Alfonso always there. There it is with the whistle, getting in your head even when he's not physically getting involved, letting you know he's there, making you second guess what you're doing.
This matchup brought to you by the AIW Patreon. If you were an AIW Patreon member, you had a chance at an exclusive meet and greet with the Motor City Machine Guns before the show tonight. And now PME showing just why I refer to them as one of the preeminent tag teams in independent wrestling right now, showing off that teamwork. Jake Clements keeping track of it, calls Sabin out to the floor as we got Marino and Alex Shelley.
Bill Alfonso has to stay out of the ring. Jake Clements was not having it. PME would love a win here. Do not want to lose, despite the fact that they keep the titles. Do not want to lose by disqualification.
No, they are out to prove something, as I said. Motor City Machine Guns, considered by many, ourselves included, one of the best tag teams in professional wrestling history, and it is rare that you find yourselves in there with a tag team of that pedigree in their prime when you're in the position of PME. And I would say that they are absolutely in their prime here in professional wrestling. Not a step lost by either one of these competitors, but right now, PME showing that this moment is not too big for them.
That's what you saw right there, Bill Alfonso. Just something as little as pulling Alex Shelley back to his butt on the mat. Just those little things that Bill Alfonso brings to the table for PME.
And the unique split of this crowd is AIW Against the World, bringing in many people who may not be regular AIW viewers. Obviously, I brought it up here on Triller TV Plus, but the same is true here of the live experience as folks made their way to Cleveland for this monstrous weekend of professional wrestling being kicked off by AIW Against the World. They are very familiar with the Motor City Machine Guns, and Philly perhaps was feeling the good vibes a little bit too much.
Yeah, now he's feeling the middle rope, middle turnbuckle there. Alex Shelley driving him hard.
There's the tag to Marino, and it's Marino's going to keep Alex Shelley from making the tag. But Shelley does not get flustered by that side headlock. And these two just showing exactly what we mean when we talk about them as the preeminent tag team available today. The biggest free agents arguably in professional wrestling today. So many people waiting with bated breath to see what their next move is. It may just be to become AIW Tag Team Champions tonight.
Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley taking a second. Shelley keeping an eye on Fonzie.
And has some words for Jake Clemens. As Clemens was telling him he needed to get out of the ring since Sabin is the legal man. Sabin snapmare over, now cinches that cravat, brings the leg between for some added leverage as he cranks forward on the neck of Marino Tenaglia, who fights his way back to his feet, but he manages to turn Marino. Even as Marino fights his way out, he turned Marino's body, so he forced him into the Motor City Machine Guns corner.
Taking another tag.
Double clothesline, limping through into straitjacket position. That time there is no countering out, and Shelley, as I said, very familiar with PME, knows all about him, knows just how well known Philly is for that hot temper.
Yes.
That he can bait him in and get in his head. Fonzie trying to will Marino into this. Jake Clemens again taking issue with just how far into the ring he was.
Unfortunately, Marino on the wrong side of the ring. Finds himself right back in that Motor City Machine Guns corner. Bill Alfonso might get his, I'm telling you, he's got to be careful. You do not want to get your guys disqualified here.
And there's that exactly what I'm talking about with Alex Shelley. Alex Shelley was setting up Marino, looked to Irish whip him across, and knew that he was going to send him right into a dangerous territory of a potential blind tag from Philly Collins. And instead, Philly blindly gets booted off the ring apron before Sabin snapping down that bulldog. And Chris Sabin drags Marino back to the mat. 2 count only on the hook of the leg.
2 count only. Fonzie.
Fonzie again on the wrong side of the ring there.
Trying to get Marino back into this thing.
Alex Shelley gets the feet in the ropes so Marino can be driven into them face first before that tag is made. Shelley double checking on just where Philly Collins is before he gets that straitjacket across the neck, kicks the feet out, drops Marino down. Now looking back, just the look. And Philly, though, manages to get past Jake Clemens, pair of right hands, but then eats that knee lift from Sabin, who sends it back to the outside.
Alex Shelley just ate those jabs from Philly Collins.
Snapping Marino back across the knees, using those straitjacketed arms as leverage.
Tell you what, the Motor City Machine Guns, not just pretty faces. Those faces can take a beating.
And there you saw it. Shelley was comfortably able to back up into the corner because Philly was nowhere to be found, looked for the kick, but it is caught by Marino. There's that tornado kick. Hits right on the ear of Alex Shelley. Shelley's equilibrium just knocked completely out, gives Marino the opportunity he needed to make the tag. Philly in, Shelley though kicks him away. Shelley makes the lunge over to Sabin. Sabin ducks, basement drop kick, takes Marino down, catches Philly coming in with the boot.
Going at the knees of Marino.
Missile drop kick out of Sabin. Sabin up and over. Drive by, just kicking right through the sternum of Marino Tenaglia. Philly charges right into that shoulder block into the midsection. Slingshot rolled through. Shelley's right behind him. Roaring elbow kick combined with the clothesline. Sabin has him up. Just snapping him down into an elevated neck breaker almost out of that position, but it's still only good for 2.
The Machine Guns absolutely suffocating with the pace. Every time PME turn around, Shelley or Sabin are there.
And how many times, Dustin, have we seen it in tag team wrestling when that tag comes? When one man had been isolated, the tag comes, and the team that gets that tag takes over in that matchup. The partner comes in ahead of steam and just runs through his opponents. The Motor City Machine Guns managed to completely mitigate the fact that Philly Collins was so fresh in this matchup.
They're doing actually stacking them.
Getting a hold. That missile drop kick out of Sabin. Sabin reminding Shelley just who he needs to make the cover on, who the legal man is.
Oh, Fonzo.
Fonzie just pulled Clemens out of the ring. That was it. The Motor City Machine Guns have the AIW Tag Team titles won.
What a win that would have been. Debut and winning the titles.
And Clemens arguing with Fonzie on this. And Clemens shows a little respect. Normally he would have been quick on the trigger, I think, to throw Fonzie out in that situation. Spinning back kick out of Sabin. He gets the tag in. Philly on his feet. Rear waistlock out of Shelley, but he gets out of the way. The kick from Sabin. The first miscalculation we've seen out of the Motor City Machine Guns, and PME looks to take advantage. Inverted atomic drop. Leg lariat out of Marino. Marino charges in, caught wheelbarrow position into that assisted senton. Senton out of Philly. Marino with the cover. Hook of the leg, 2. Shelley in to break it up. Philly had rolled away, did not see Shelley coming, or else this match might have been over.
PME in full control right now. Almost a perfect match up until that moment out of the Motor City Machine Guns.
Marino in, Sabin sends him up and over, lands on his feet, European uppercut, Inzagiri combo. Philly drags Sabin out, double stomp, spiking the DDT. Marino cover, hook of the leg, 2, and no, Sabin is out. I was gonna say Shelley is nowhere to be found, down on ringside.
So close. Marino. Looks like he's calling for Sunset Dreams.
Looking to finish this off.
Chris Sabin finding himself in no man's land right now. Send him off.
And then indeed Sunset Dreams. No, Sabin was ready for it. Drops the feet. Kicks Marino away. Tornado DDT on Philly Collins, and just extended their opportunity at the AIW Tag Team titles that much longer. Fireman's carry position. Shelley with the go behind. Sabin pulls him out, hits Marino with the ace cutter.
Just like that, Motor City Machine Guns back on top.
Philly Collins, though, up. He's got jabs and chops. Shelley catches him in. Manhattan drop, basement drop kick, diving into that reverse neck.
Philly Collins' neck nowhere to go but backwards.
And he rolls out of the ring, and now the Motor City Machine Guns have Marino where they want him, 2-on-1.
It's not looking good for Marino. Marino's slipping out.
Sends Sabin into Shelley. Shelley falling off the top rope. Marino stacks Sabin down, center of the ring, 2 and 3. PME does it! Whoa! And PME in there with their idols, making their defense as they began their 4th reign as AIW Tag Team Champions. AIW against the world. The wrestling world's eyes on Absolute Intense Wrestling, and the moment is not too big for PME as they prove why they are one of the best up-and-coming tag teams in independent wrestling today, picking up a victory over a tag team with the pedigree of the Motor City Machine Guns. And
Machine Guns seem a little feisty right now. Machine Guns wrestled almost a perfect match.
And the Machine Guns said, there is only one thing to be done. The Motor City Machine Guns, in a sign of respect, fasten the AIW tag team titles around the waist of the champs and raise their hands in victory. PME continue to stake their claim as one of the best tag teams in professional wrestling today. And a sign of respect for Fonzie. The Motor City Machine Guns, as you said, a near flawless match